I'm starting it here because just in case they do anything else when I load the game, but I don't really know where they're gonna start me. Anyway, I think that's enough for the thing. Let's load the game because last time I had probably loaded this because I had to redo the cutscene. Anyway, yeah, because I all right. That's when I load this chapter. Where do you bring me exactly? I know there's still stuff I can do, which I plan to do it. I'm basically gonna do a lot of side questing now. Only side questing. Challenges I can do on my own. I don't think they're really worth showing. Okay, they start me here. I see. So, because this is the game, I do know of something. So, where? Ascension Grounds? Would it be Ascension Grounds? I think so. Let's go back here over here and see if it's over here. For one of them. And then there's so much I gotta do though. So much I gotta do. Okay. New special weapons. Or new tip for special weapons. Now where? Where? Yeah, that's a good question. Where? Actually. You know what? I think I know. I'm surprised I even got this place up to 2 stars, honestly, but... Alright, you know what we could also do? Is switch out some of my classes, I think. Alright. I don't know who I haven't done yet. I also need... 19... you know what? Not everyone's leveled up with theirs yet, so I think I'll allow it to stay for now. But I could turn everyone into the bikinis. Swimsuits, bikinis, and all that good stuff. Oh, there is some stuff to discuss, actually, so... Alright, let's go down. Ow!
That. Better make sure we're well rested.
Indeed. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, Aggie and Augie.
Where should I start?
Aggie and Augie are like always behind you, huh? Not literally always. Like right now, they're off doing their separate thing. How long have they been with you? I forget. They've worked for House Vandam as long as I can remember though. So it was actually those two who looked after me most since I was a tyke. You know, it makes sense. Vandam's family's got a lot of going on. So raising kids is like way down the to-do list. Huh. I'm not trying to make it sound like some kind of sob story of mine. They've got me out of a tight spot more than once. And anyway, guarding me was the only reason they followed me into that prison. Could have been their heads on the chopping block at any point, right? Not just anyone would risk that for you. I know I can trust them. I bet if they heard you saying that, they'd whip themselves hoarse with joy. Heh, yeah. Milady, you're too kind. Ha! Too true. Which is exactly why you dag can never hear me, or else. Hey. I can also lower my levels if I really feel like it, but I don't think I would. Why would I want to do that?
Could you all come round for a second?
I mean, I could maybe think of a few reasons. You know, I'm a sturdy guy and all, but even I wouldn't want to have to do any more of that prison labor crap. Lost number of soldiers had to do it every day at the prison camp, right? Talk about rough. And some of them had been in prison for 10 years or more. In our old world, that's like working from our first term right through to the 10th and then some. That must have taken incredible willpower. The people of the city have fought against Mobius for years and months beyond accounting. The resilience fostered by enduring such strain must be what helped them survive. Makes a kind of sense. Guess there's a lesson there we could bear to learn too. It goes to show they know a thing or two about sacrifice too. We've still got a ways to go, haven't we? Yeah, we'd best shore up our resolve so we can stand alongside them without shame. Woohoo! Alright, now we have actually side quests to do.
I think we need to discuss this.
That rumor we heard about Seeker, the guy who spoke to Gondor. Yes, it seems the people of the city don't trust him. They don't understand his motives. In a way, it's understandable. The situation is what it is, and there's no easy fix for it. When we talked to him, he struck me as, like, industrious, I guess. Diligent in it. He did a fair bit to help when they were sending lost numbers back to the city and all that. Well, whichever way he was or seemed, if he's got a bone to pick with the city, we gotta nip that in the bud. A fair point. How about we make some inquiries at the Seeker then? If we ask around the Agnians, we're bound to learn something. Aight, sorted. Let's do it then. Aight. Seeker, you weirdo. And of course we have castle prisoners.
We need to discuss this.
So we've heard there's some people locked up, but nothing about Wise or House. Being put into prison for violations of military discipline is not unheard of, I suppose. People were saying they're pretty tough as well. Supposedly, it's all under security's purview, but I don't know much more. Is there any point in locking them up under the current circumstances? Won't know unless we ask security. Would be nice to get some extra hands to help around the castle and city. Ding, 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 ding. The 3 fiends. Oh no, not the fiends. These are all the city's quests. Wow, Uni just again fell asleep on freaking Senna's shoulder. That can't be comfortable, can it?
I hope we can make use of this.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
I assume.
Good care of that.
Man, everyone's just all talking and stuff. So I don't think it's over here then. Actually, I know where it is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you don't want to jump there. Alright. So, change of plans. I want to go here to the upper. And we want to see... Hey, it's over here. Nice. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was kind of spoiled on this. Kind of. Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. By seeing a GIF. And then seeing someone else kind of play it. I mean, kind of play it. But I didn't actually look at the thing happening. Anyway. You can only do this post-game. Poppy, you're in there.
Huh? Where's the queen? Maybe she isn't there. But where is she then? Yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah.
Oops, I skipped it. Hello. That's how you...
Haven't worn this for a while. Still looks pretty natty though, eh, Nia, old fox?
Is she like trying to relive how
So
she
tough
used to look?
get around to those bloody formal duds. One false step. and
That's
you fall
her
flat
blade
on your face.
clothing.
I finally feel like I can be myself. Really cut loose. I love it.
Uh-oh, you got caught.
Oh,
Oh. Awkward.
What are you guys doing here?
we just, what are you?
Majesty, your clothes.
What's wrong with him?
Wait, just hang on. Give me
That's
a
the
second
encoder
to
of the game.
write.
Hard to tell with this game.
Well met, all of you. Please accept my heartfelt welcome.
What?
I can offer you only a simple welcome today. But do please make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah, that's not how you really talk.
Is something the matter?
Doesn't it wear on you? Acting like that.
Hey, even they can tell.
What? Noah? No, it's perfectly fine. Dispense with such concerns. Pray, let not my regal status prohibit you from presenting your inquiries. Please, speak your minds.
All right, well, here's a question. What's that gap all about?
That's very blunt.
Yes, perhaps you would find my clothes rather curious.
Wouldn't these clothes be ancient?
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. No sweat.
Oh. No, it's nothing like that.
It's like when, I guess, in a Japanese sense, they want to wear their school uniform to feel younger.
Before, I told you all how the world was once divided into two, if you recall.
Yeah, she wasn't a queen back then,
You told us when we
necessarily.
first met. How could we forget that, Your Majesty?
These clothes belong to that era, when the worlds were two, unmingled. These raiments were created specially for me in that older realm.
So they're from your old world, Majesty?
Right. I suppose you could call it a keepsake of my motherland, if you like.
Motherland? Can you explain that word, please?
It was a strange world full of flying beasts. Well, actually, technically, you're in that world
The
a bit.
place of my coming into existence in the world, of my infancy and upbringing. We called that our motherland.
Your Majesty's motherland. What kind of place could it have been?
Are you interested, Noah?
I am. The subject seems so huge I can scarcely begin to imagine it. If it please you, I'd love to hear more about your world, Your Majesty.
Certainly. I'd be happy to. Well, to begin with, I ought to explain.
Right? What's with that look?
Actually, now that I think it over, if I were to tell you the whole of the story, a full day and night might not suffice.
I mean, it could take at least 100 hours.
In fact, I'm certain of it.
Oh, I see. Then I'm sorry to have made such an unreasonable demand of you. Well, maybe another time then.
Even then, surely you have important matters you ought to be taking.
Nah, we've already taken care of those
It
matters.
won't do for me to detain you here.
Huh?
Then just come with us
Well, I
and
suppose
talk
so.
along the way, I guess.
Therefore, let us go forth together.
Hey, we got Nia again.
Yes, Your Majesty, as you will.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait.
That's what he's like. He just realized.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I don't think we quite heard right.
I mean to say that I will accompany you on your travels. That way, I'll be able to continue my tales. Night and day, every day if needs be. I mean, that is not to imply that being cooped up here the whole time is as lonesome as it is tedious. Or that I'm well pleased with myself for inventing an elegant, way-sneak excuse to get out. It's nothing like
Why do you
that
need an
at all.
excuse? You're the queen.
Please do not misinterpret this.
No one was saying that anyway.
I suppose it may be a bit much, eh?
We weren't saying that either.
All right then, it's decided. A deal, shall we say?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And don't call me Majesty. Ha! Yes. Is that like a hiss and a yes?
Okay then. We humbly beg Your Grace, Your Majesty, or was that respectfully?
Respectfully looking at her. Wait.
Oh, come now. No need for such formality. I ask only for your kind support, Noah.
Okay, she's got to be with Mio, right?
Oh, and from now on, I'd like you to address me simply as Nia. From now on, I'll be just another one of your ordinary fellow traveling folk.
Like you were back in the day. Travel Ionios with Nia and discover special events across the world. Yay! New hero!
Oh, it's been
Life stage
so
Nia.
flippin' long.
Flippin' long.
What
There,
I need
that
to
makes
say
sense.
is- oh, forget it.
Yeah, let's just forget it. Let's just forget it. Yeah, I know you're a healer. I played... I was gonna say I played with you, but that's a weird way of saying it, isn't it? Perform the specific actions. Gather the seeker's identity. So, when we travel with Nia, apparently some special events will happen. Now, if we go to Keves Castle... Keves Castle is where? Wait, hold on. Oh, castle. Okay, I see here. Should be here, right? The throne room area? I saw someone there, I'm pretty sure. I think. But that's actually what's going to happen. I know what I'm looking for. You'll see, I'll find it. Okay, we're here. And I opened up those bars already, right? So I should be able to just head into the throne room. Yeah, I opened these up. Melia, are you here? I guess she's not here. I know I can get Melia too. Where the feck is she? Looks like there's a second. Oh, I can't go back there. But isn't that just the entryway? Wait, have I been back here? I don't remember going back here, do I? Or does this just take me outside? Where is she?
Sweet, let's poke around.
Grand Tower Walkway. Yeah, no, I've never been here before. This is new. Elevator. Wait, where does this go? That's new. I've never been here. Interact. That's
We wait.
curious, actually. This has definitely got to be new. And wait! Hold on a second. What is this? It's a seal. And another elevator. I'm pretty sure we can only do that possibly with Melia. Man. So you have one elevator going up. Then you have a small, tiny little hallway. Then another elevator going up. This one goes really high up, bruh.
Well, this just made my
Grand Tower Sky Garden. This is not where she had her thing, right? Her garden? No, it's too small. She's not even here.
Is this like a rare thing?
I really thought she was going to be here. Apparently she isn't. Where's Melia, man? Where's Melly? Bird woman. Where's the bird woman? Oh, there's a container.
Wonder what's inside.
I really don't know where she's at. Could I assume she's maybe at the castle city? Because I'm kind of confused right now. I mean, we can assume that the castle here is still technically under... Wait. Oh, she's probably over here at the main castle gate. Duh. Of course that's where she would be, not in her throne room. Alright, let's check this out. This has got to be it, right?
Excuse me.
It's Melia! What?
That voice.
She just walks by.
Wait. I know who you are.
Your Majesty.
Did it fail?
Ooh, you tried to escape. What a rebel.
I understand how you feel, but you must think of your own well-being. Please, have patience. I beg you.
Surely I have been patient enough. Stuck there in Origin. It's enough to send one insane.
Can we help you?
Her Majesty is insisting that she explore the outside world undercover.
I wanted to see for myself what the beings of this world thought, what they needed. Until now, all I could do was perceive data. But no longer.
I know, yes, but if you simply gave us the order, we could perform all the legwork for you.
There are things you can't understand unless you experience them for yourself.
Come on, she's a seasoned traveler.
Then at least
She's
the
done this
monsters
already.
accompany you.
Also, my avatar kind of decided to like turn around a little bit on itself. There we go. It's like Melia's theme for this game.
If I go with you, won't that draw attention?
How about if we went with you?
Makes sense. Or a Boris protection.
Quite well travelled around Ionios now. There are plenty of places we could show you around, I'm sure.
And of course, we share a common goal. There are people out there living in the harshest conditions, yet still they struggle on. We want to help them all too, just like you.
You want to help?
More people makes for more Marys. Would be mega Marys.
Banana. Would be more megas with more Melia.
Manana, you must refer to Her Highness in the proper manner.
Nah, it's fine. Call her Melly.
Manana speaking proper. Oh, that's right. Many
There we
sorry,
go.
Lily.
Melly.
Melly?
Yeah, that's what
Please,
she was
Johannes,
called
forgive
by
our
Riku.
sins.
Oh, Tyon did a boo-boo.
I didn't.
It's been a long time since anyone called me that. Then I have a proposal. They will be my only guards.
Your Majesty, why must you do this? What necessitates it? We have only just returned. You are the hope of all Keves. Should the unthinkable happen, then...
What do you think's gonna
You're
happen?
such a fusspot, Isel.
Busspot?
But I want you to
Isel? Wait,
understand.
hold on a second.
The future is not shouldered by me alone. It is
Wasn't
something
that one
is
of your-
created by each and every person in the world.
Guardians from the first game?
I never wanted to sit there in my ivory tower and gaze down from on high. That's not the kind of ruler I am.
I apologize. I spoke out of turn.
I'm not criticizing you. You are what I wanted. You are my hope. I have a request, or rather, something to discuss. Could I ask you to take a fellow traveler under your wing? Her name is Melia.
If that's truly what you wish for.
Why'd you refer... I guess because she's trying to separate herself from being the queen,
Glad
maybe.
to have you with us, Melia.
That was easier than calling the other queen Nia.
Talking to the Queen on equal footing. That's crazy, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel so awkward.
No need for stress. Just act natural.
What?
Oh, stomach of Manana getting rumbly.
Is that hunger or nervousness?
Maybe some stress for Manana.
Also, what do you have to do? What do you have to do with her, Riku? Hmm?
What's wrong?
Our wings. Your
Yeah.
height. Sorry. I still can't believe you have them too, Melia.
Well, it's a long story.
Makes me feel special. Like we're the same.
You kind of are, ish.
Right. We are the same.
Actually, why are Uni's bigger than Melia's?
Your Majesty, I urge you, please take care.
I'll be relying
I mean,
on you in my
we know that
absence,
there's
Faithful.
no more pure High-Entias left, right?
I'm sorry to saddle you all with me, everyone.
Maybe they're not.
But I'm looking forward to it too.
A new
Woo!
adventure.
Royal Summoner. Okay. Would it be Uni? Noah. It's Noah. It makes more sense, I guess. I just thought it would have been Uni. Alright. I wonder if they just...
Names?
I wonder if they just reused... I'm tempted to go into battle with Melia. Just to see
I
if,
see
like...
some relations have changed.
they just kept their old voice lines. Or if they made her record new ones. Okay, let's go to the 5th floor. Okay, let's go to the 5th floor, actually. Because I wonder if Melia is going to open anything or do anything interesting in certain places. Well, I'm curious about this one, though.
Now,
This door,
we wait.
I don't think there was an easier way to get there. Why do I keep doing this on the elevator? It makes no sense. Because I'm bored. Waiting around. And now, we wait. There we go. Oh, look! It's green now. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Why do we have another elevator? Melia! Why do you care about elevators so much? Guys? Bye! This is a small... Oh, God, we're so crowded in here. Alright, who farted? It was Melia, wasn't it? The queen ripped a big one. What's going on here now? What?
Now,
Oh, wow.
no nosying around.
I've never seen anything like it.
The queen's... Why is...
You want to open those? They're highly confidential.
Oh, this is where you're hiding the Monado. That's the Alchemoth in its glory days, I guess. Nice view. Ooh, look, you can see all the way down there. You aren't open, they're confidential. This? You live in such a very small bedroom, like... Too bad it's not to actually interact with. You aren't to open those, they're confidential. Is she like staring at it? I think it's just coincidence. But there's a Monado in there.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Yeah, plumage is everywhere. Alright, cool. Wow, you guys are stuck. Can't get out of the doorway. They gave up. Guys, can you get out? Hey, you did it.
We should probably eat something.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so I guess we'll actually go just see Seeker. We're not see Seeker, but we gotta like talk to people about Seeker. Sure, why not? Let's go do that then. To the land of challenge. I guess that doesn't exist if you don't have the expansion pass. Alright. There's nothing to discuss with the queen, is there? I'm
We
curious.
could do with some food.
Nope. I thought maybe there would be. Just standing there. What is Noah? Oh, he's talking. But his eyes look closed. Melia's like, I don't feel a part of the group at all.
Let's move out.
They're all so young compared to me. Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. Hey, could we talk to you for a minute? Sure thing. What's up? We heard you got Agni and soldiers locked up here, so... Oh, Sparks. Really? Even you've heard? Gah, give me a break. Wow, sounds like that struck a nerve. Oh, you're joking now, but just wait till you heard the story. I'm at the end of my tether, I tell you. I mean, look, I agree with the Secret's thinking, and I want to work together with the city. I do. But the people they lock up for violating regulations have done some pretty heinous stuff in the past. Take this Toma guy, old pals with a chick called Zira, then add in this hothead Jodor in the mix. Now the three of them have some kind of understanding. Cahoots o'clock, I'm telling you, thick as thieves. What are you suggesting? You think when they're let out, they'll get up to some hijinks? Hijinks, huh? Well, if it was just hijinks, I think we could consider ourselves lucky. To be honest with you, I'm kind of shocked they haven't been sent to the chop already. If we don't ever let them out, then maybe it'd been better to just do that and be done with it. Getting the chop? You mean execution? What you're saying is, you think that they did what they did is enough to deserve that? And what does Seeker have to say? I'm leaving their treatment to your discretion. Discretion, my ass! Like, tell me what to do. You utter shitbird? Shitbird? Phew, sorry. Had to get off my chest. So anyway, you want to see him? If they're really so irredeemable, are they going to take a pop at us? I mean, they're still in a cell, right? Not exactly made of sticks. Okay, come along. I'll introduce you. Introduce us to the weirdos. Alright, what do we got here? What's this? Tea-tie, toe tighter. I smell the smell of a strong fighter. So that's the big baddie you were talking about? That's right, he's the main offender. You come to break us out or cut our throats. I'll tell you though, it pays to be on our good side. I'm still making my mind up, actually. Don't go forcing my hand, alright? And you're the lot that liberated the castle, aren't you? Come on, let's have a square go. You and us. Beg your pardon? If we win, you cut us loose. Before you go misinterpreting that, I don't mean we'll go on a killing spree. Zira's my best and oldest friend, you see. And Jodor, well, I met him here on the inside, but I like the cut of his jib. So I think we'd like to taste the air outside one day again. All three of us together. Well, if we win, that is. And what if we win? Your choice, I suppose. Keep us jailed till we die. Make us follow you around. Whatever you decide. We'll go along with it. That doesn't make it any easier. Wait. Aren't they hardened criminals? I don't feel qualified to pass judgment on them just like that. It's fine. You're more qualified than me. That's for sparking certain. There we go. Sounds like a deal to me. Come on, let's get to that fist cuff already. What should we do? Alright there, Ferris. You pipe down and play nice until these good people figure out what to do. Sounds good to me. Just don't keep me waiting too long. I don't know, give them what they want.
Good to add more names.
Let's see. So what kind of crime did you commit to be locked up here exactly? What's it to you? Will I get to fight you a lot if I talk? That all depends on what you tell us. Well, I guess it's worth a punt. I got locked up for the crime of mass murder. A clear violation of military discipline. Simple enough reason, right? Thinking back on it now, guess I just wasn't a soldier the consul could control. But that's besides the point. You're gonna fight me or not? Out with it. Side quest on a side quest. Thomas situation. We also have another prisoner, Jodor.
I see some relations have changed.
What did you do to get yourself in here? Well, a whole bunch of things, let's say. I used to work in the inspection branch. One day, I erased a certain piece of intel, but I don't think I did anything wrong. Now, I haven't had a bad time here thanks to Toma and Zira. But you know what? I now feel like battering you lot and moseying on out of here, if you'd be so inclined. Alright. Wait, I gotta talk to them multiple times?
Good to add more names.
Okay. I now feel like battering your lot and moseying on out of here if you'd be so inclined. Okay. Wait, there's another over here. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. How'd I miss you? I heard Toma talking earlier. I assume it was with you guys, right? Yeah, but staying on topic, what got you brands of fiend and locked up in here? Well, my great crown was blowing up a container the salvage corps was going to salvage. Horrible thing to do, right? Wasting away supplies that worked so hard to get. That's a new one to me. Why go and blow up valuable supplies? I mean, who cares about that, really? You guys have come here to fight us three fiends, right? I'm ready to fight whatever you are, but don't keep me waiting for too long. Why is it like 1 out of 4?
Good to add more names.
It seems like it's a big, long quest. You want to know about Seeker? Sure, I don't mind. Only there's nothing really to tell. I guess he's serious about his work. There's that, I suppose. It always seemed like the higher-ups liked him well enough, too. He got a load of awards, if I'm remembering right. Seeker's identity. Oh my god, there's so much. So what are we gonna do? Gonna fight them or what? Ask about the prisoners. They've been here a while now, all 3 of them. It's not like they can just walk out or anything, but during working hours, they're usually together. They're a real thorn in my side, though, so I seriously want them gone in the worst possible way. Oh, then I might as well fight them. Alright, let's fight them. I don't have many choices. Right you are. Hope you'll make it quick. Here we go. I'm probably way over the... Oh, I see you've made up your minds. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I was already excited before, but now I see we get some decent opponents. Gotta say my day's getting better and better. Well, guess there's nothing for it. Who's ready to mess up some fools? Onwards! Yeah, this is not going to take any time for me at all. Yeah, it's not going to be much of a challenge, Izzy. Updated, updated, updated. Updated! Boom. Huh. I'll try. Up, broken. Smash. Dazed. Dazed and confused. Oh, you got bursted. Don't go to the edge too much. I got shit to do against you. The heat is on. The heat is on. Ah! Get the back attack. I'm not going to use a chain attack here, though. Not going to use one. Pointless. In fact, it should be technically pointless to show this, but I'll show it for now. I have Melia on my team, too. Yeah, chain attack is pointless. Let's see. Almost building up Lucky 7, even though Lucky 7 would be way too overpowered for this. Backslash. Alright, who's next? Who is next? You. 1 out of 3. No, you. Alright. Back attack. Almost got Lucky 7. Oh my god, it's almost there. Come on, just give me 1 Lucky 7. There we go. Overpower time. Way overpowered. Yeah. 2 out of 3. Heh. Front attack. Oh my god. Broken. Man, I could launch Smash right now if I... Done. Ha! Well, you got beaten. Ugh. We already done. Not too shabby taking us all on. So now you've had your fight. Feeling any better? Oh yes, very much so. Therefore, we 3 will follow you anywhere. Pardon? What are we supposed to do with that kind of statement? Well, look. We can't exactly go back to our original jobs at this point, can we? Yes, obviously. Considering what you've done. How about we have them join internal affairs and security team as guards or wardens? What? If they work under your supervision, we'll hear about it if they misbehave. Then we'll be able to step in again. Now we're talking. I'm in. No, come on, please. Get back out. Why do they have to be my responsibility again? Then make them seek his personal detail or something. They'll report to you, but he'll be the one to mostly deal with them. Wow, you seriously think of everything. Huh? Yeah, okay, I guess that'd work. Alright, that's settled. Hear that? From now on, we're professional bodyguards. I don't know why, but I feel like I got played good there. Ah, stop your fretting. Don't be any problems not with us on the job. I can feel an ulcer forming. Ew. Where? I think you can feel one forming. Right, anyways. Quest complete. Oh, wow. I completed their stuff. That's so stupid. But, yeah, whatever. And then I completed the actual quest. No, I didn't.
I see some relations have changed.
Indeed. Toma. I really thought I had ended up on the rubbish heap long before my homecoming. Sometimes it's good to stay quiet, huh? And there I actually can get some additional stuff. I might be able to grade a level 3 stars. You spend a bunch of years in the Clink, and when you get out, the whole world's changed. No more console anymore. The queen's gone. It's like I don't even know what's going on anymore. And then, where did the other dude go? Also, Seeker's quest. Gondor seems like hanging around here for whatever reason. Maybe she doesn't like it, but she does a lot now. I wonder if I talk to this last guy, if he'll actually like... If I complete this next quest with Seeker, obviously that would, you know... probably put it into the next one. My hope is that in some of these places there just aren't that many quests to do. I'm not even sure where to go for this one. Oh, the castle this time, huh? Where is the last one, though? There were 3 of them. I have no idea. Where'd he go? I know there's another one. But I can't find him at all. The feck? I wanted to talk to him and see if he gave me, like, the last little bit I needed to get it onto, like... Unless he's in the prison area. Ah, there he is. Ah, such a great feeling to be rid of that rotten console. The lost numbers have been bringing me up to speed. So this is what it means to be free, eh? Heh, I can get used to this. Oh, not even close. Okay, I know it's something else again because I saw it. I want to go to the city again. This way. Great up sword. Origin. City interior. Man, how do I get to this thing? I still haven't figured it out. Is this one? Oh, choices. Let's go to choices then. Is it in the war room or not? Anyway. I'll keep Melia for now, I guess. But do I want to... I can say formations. Alright, Travis. I don't think there are many quests I can even do in the city, other than the one with the doctor. Yeah, lots of unhappy voices in the city these days. The Doyles are acting as mediators at the moment. I'm just waiting for Garrett to give me a summary of the situation. For once, I'm grateful for his meddling. I'm afraid he'll align himself with these concerned citizens in the end. So that's where we're at. Now we just have to work out how to... We've got trouble. What's going on? A number of armory units have taken off without authorization. Seems they were commandeered by soldiers and civilians alike. Soldiers on guard seem to have been bribed to look the other way. Travis. It's just one thing after another. Assess the situation ASAP. What do we got? Monica. This means people who aren't in the lost numbers have left the city, doesn't it? But what are they hoping to accomplish? We found the boss. We tracked the signal of the stolen armory units. Seems they've headed towards Vinisog home. Understood. We'll head out there. Personally, naturally, prepare for immediate departure. One step ahead of you, boss. Monica, we'll come too. Okay. We'll make a move as soon as we're ready. Can I ask you to go on ahead and provide some defense? Of course. Let's get to Vinisog home. So that means they're in the Cadencia region, right? I believe so. Alright, I'm going to switch to this quest then. Let's see, choices here. Chapter 7. It's already... No, there's about Mobius and Ouroboros with Queenia. I've already done that one. Even though they don't realize it. Knowing your family. So lost numbers were attacked by a giant monster. Oh, this is her. Ah, this is her thing, right? I'll do that one later. There's so many places I can go. Yep, Cadencia. Mysterious White Fog and Choices are both here. So I might as well head to this point and check it all out. Eventually I'll rank up with the classes and I'll start switching them out. Yeah, this one they have everyone reversed to show off. Here we go. Okay, here we have Kisame. Can you tell us what you know about the White Fog on Erythria Sea? Oh, you're interested in that too? Monica's already been here asking me to do a little digging on the topic. So nothing seems to happen when you're on a boat, but if you make landfall on an island with that fog laid on it, as soon as you take your eyes off your friends, they vanish. That fog has taken a lot of people I know away from me. I see. I really want to get to the bottom of it before anyone else gets hurt. So you don't even know whether it's caused by a monster or if it's some new military technology? Won't it be dangerous to investigate it alone? Let's help you. Wow, the Ouroboros want to help me? That'd be amazing. Thank you. Well, I'll do that one later. We gotta go down here. Foist. Ah, there's the lot. We're gonna go and get you. I assume Monica beat me. No, I shouldn't. Ouroboros. Man, the FPS dips low here. So you're the ones who stole those armory units. Why did you come out here? We want independence from the city. We should apologize for the crudeness of our departure. But we'd like you to leave us in peace from now on. Did you talk this through with Monica? I'm sorry that this might get a bit violent, but I'll have to ask you to leave now. Uh-oh. Time to fight. At like 25 FPS. Oof. Oof. Maybe you'll feel more like chatting when your automatons are all lying in a neat little scrap heap. Alright, this one I'm going to fast forward. It's pointless grunts to fight. Oh my god, those gun sounds were super loud. Oh, we gotta head up here now. Okay. We just destroyed everyone. It doesn't matter. So, who are we talking with here? Monica? Nope. Them dudes. There she is. What made you want to leave the city? I would have thought you could work it out. You must have heard the story of the old city, but somewhere else destroyed by Mobius. Yeah, I know of the story. We heard about it from Garrett. And there was that Mobius raid. If they ever actually get past our defenses, there won't be anything we can do about it. We came to the conclusion that we had no option but to leave if we wanted to stay alive. I see. We don't really care if you accuse us of cowardice. This is our choice for our future. Our aim is to avoid a total annihilation of the city. If we survive, then we can rebuild up our strength. And in a few hundred years, we might even be able to tackle Mobius. I understand your point of view. But, as Elder, I have to order you back to the city. But, we aren't trying to stop the lost numbers from fighting. So why? You didn't make any preparations before you left the city, did you? Well, I mean, if Garrett backs you up on this, then you should present your plans formally to the Senate. Oh, I'm not denying your choice, so will you go back and think your plan through? So she won't deny their plan. Okay, we'll talk it through with Garrett. It's just she wants them to make sure that they're prepared for what's going to happen. You sure you haven't just caused a massive spark storm there? If they can come up with a workable plan, then we can analyze it. The future has many potential forms. They'll probably have sorted something out by the time we settle things with Mobius. I guess, yeah. Sorry to drag you out here. We should head back too. That quest should be done now, right? Yep, it's done. That one's for the city, right?
I see some relations have changed.
Indeed. Wow, I just went to 4. What about for the freaking, let's see. Quests. That's for you. Oh, is this Juniper's? Oh, this is Juniper's, right? Oh, no, it's not. I mean, it is Juniper's, but not what I was thinking. United the 7 Nopon, a mysterious white fog. I wonder... Where is this one? Oh, go to where it's shrouded in fog. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Well, that's kind of far, ain't it? Just looking around a little bit here. Nah, there's nothing special going on. This is the closest I can get. I'm not even sure if it's an area where I can use my boat. But didn't it say I have to get off my boat anyway? Okay, I can. And... it's literally right over here. Wow, barely any travel. What's in the fog? This is just like the fog we saw the other time. I have to say, I don't think there's anything actually in the fog. She's listening, probably. No, you're right. I don't sense anything in there. Let's wait until it lifts and investigate somewhere else. Really? Is this what it's gonna be like? Yep. Follow the fog, bro. Just follow the freaking fog. Hey, I found more fog. Found more fog. We'll get to the bottom of this, won't we? Here, here. Whoa, did you see that? I did indeed. That shadow has to be a monster, right? We don't have the sufficient data to determine if that creature is responsible for the disappearances, though. Well, nothing's going to happen as long as we're on a boat, according to Kisame. Correct. We should find a suitable place to make landfall and search for the fog on land. Now, according to my calculations as to where we'll find the fog, what do you say we're heading in that direction of Anu Shoals? Aye, set a course for the fog monster. Why is it only those two talking? That's kind of weird. Okay. How can you calculate where the fog's going to end up, though? It doesn't even make sense. Whatever, Tyon knows what he's doing, right? Oh, all the way up there. It's always one landing. The grave is close by. But it literally isn't. Oh, shit, it is! I'm going to take a bit of a detour. I'm surprised that it fell right literally where I can get it. Yeah. There we go. Supply box. Supply box. Supply drop. Supply box. Ooh, that's where Origin is, isn't it? Oh my god. There's already people at it. There's some Keveses.
That must be the supply drop.
Yes, it is, Melia. Hello. Open up. Container is locked. Hi. Hello.
They seem a little easy.
Yeah, that's true. That's a bit true, too. Wait, what? Hold on, why isn't this music? Is this from Future Connected? Oh, it's so jazzy. Damn, I was not prepared for this music. I was not prepared for this music suddenly. It sounds like it was, but I don't remember it being this disco-y and funky.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
Alright, can I open it? There we go. It's locked because those dudes were around it.
Say the word.
So, hold on. What music do you get with Nia in your team? I'm actually very tempted to check it out. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We gotta do a switch here. Hero. Let's take, Nia.
I'll come with you, and we will build the future.
Alright. What do I get special music with you? Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, it's so far away. Let's see. Huh. I don't know. It is different music, but I'm trying to hear where it's from. Doesn't sound anything from Xenoblade 2 that I remember. But it's definitely a different fighting music. Maybe they're new tracks or something. I can't seem to get to this. There we go. It's definitely different music. Maybe it's just in like the general like theme of the previous games. Except Melia to be from Future Connected, not from the first game. Yeah, I think it's an original tune. Launch! And no smash. Oh well. We're actually losing all of our HP here. Are we? Nice. Couldn't break him. Because I was behind him, actually. I've not been doing a good job raising up my Lucky 7, though I did learn that there is a way, I think if you use Ethel's class, you can actually get it right away or something and be cheesy. Cancel into cancel into cancel. Alright, cool. Score! Alright, cool. So there is special music for both of them. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna skip. Oh, it's not that. Is it far? Can I get there? Very good question. I might try and get the soundtrack for this game somehow. I'd like to be able to listen to it. Especially after beating it. Now's a good time to listen to it since there's no spoilers left for me. At least not music-wise. I can also start watching videos. I think there was like one talk about like how this game is like a masterpiece or something, and I guess I'm curious about it. Very curious. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. There's Agnus Castle. We're almost there. What will be waiting for us in the fog, I wonder? Up, 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 up. Here we are. Fog time. Can't see anything worth seeing. The shadow we saw wasn't that big. We don't even know what it looks like. We should take sufficient precautions. Uh-oh, there it is. Gah! Did you see that? Sure did. There. What the hell is this thing even? What am I looking at? Huh? There's more? Are we surrounded? Watch yourselves. Everyone, we're surrounded. I thought there was just one. Lucky we brought enough to fight for everyone. I'm probably going to skip this battle because it's probably going to be a boring one. Alright, yeah, fast forward time. I actually said everyone to follow me. I was like, why is no one doing anything? I'm dying because freaking Nice actually said to follow me. Some monsters can really sneak up on you. Good to know. The way they move without a sound and attack without you realizing makes sense that people use the word disappear. It really does. Oh, and it's gone. So those things must have been making the fog. And there can't be any more of them about because the fog's all cleared up. This should at least help stem the damage. Let's report our findings to Kisame. Now we gotta go to Kisame. At least she's not that far. Come on, there we go. Right over here. I had everyone following me. I'm like, why are we dying? I can't do anything. Because they were not attacking. That's why. Kisame! So the monsters were creating the fog and attacking people. Of course. And Anu Shoals, where you landed and got attacked, must have been their nest. And now that you've taken them all out, everything should be fine. You avenged the soldiers and helped me with my investigation. Thanks so much. Where does this even, like, give me affinity with? Anywhere? I guess it's the city, then. Cool. Let's go back to the city. I'm gonna try and work on this maybe strategically. There, city interior. Can I still not? God damn it. Wait, there's something here. Quest-related event. Ugh, there we go. What's my quest-related event here? Because I think now that I got the 4 stars, it adds something for it. Like every time if I think I'm running out of quest, I just need to get another star added. But man, the one with the doctor, System Shock, I think it's called. I'm never going to be able to do that unless I spend like hours getting what I need. All right, what's this? Oh.
Your Majesty, there you are.
Melia and Nia. She probably knows more about this.
Please, it's Nia.
You aren't used to it yet, are you?
I'm sorry, Please forgive me. It's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but...
Yes?
It's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end.
Well, that's kind of wrong, isn't it?
You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange.
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
You two have the exact same core crystal
I'm sure
almost,
I've
except
told you
like
this
just
before.
upside down.
But please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you. Couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you. But you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
So the theory I seen, and again it's from someone's chat, is that Nia is Mio's mother.
It's the same for me.
Which would make a bit of sense, because their core crystals are the exact same.
Indeed. It's amazing.
Which wouldn't that make her a flesh
the way
eater?
Things worked out, don't you think?
And then this conversation would make
sure.
sense then.
If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mia!
Ah!
Nia!
I think that's where they're going at here.
We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind.
Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure.
Nice
Let's do that.
interruption.
Mio,
Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
Also, their names begins in the M and N, and then both end with a vowel with an I at the in the middle. I don't care what this. Nia's memories. Oh, there's more of these. I want to find them all. Gah! Look, lots of kids here. I want to find all those memories then. Okay, I believe you can actually get Ethel back. Kind of an accidental thing I saw, but I didn't know. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but also it makes sense why Ethel was adult again, but I have no idea how to do it right now. And I thought maybe bringing it up to 4 stars was gonna like trigger it, but apparently I was wrong. Where is the area where they were doing their stuff though, the training? I actually do not remember. But I really believe that you can get her back. Wait. Nah, it's still that thing. How do I get in there? I'm just going to end up looking it up because I seriously... Okay, yeah, here's Ethel and Kamaravi. She wants to come with us. Come on now, sure you'd be fools not to take us with you. I feel you're okay. Yes, I know. I'm trying to get her, okay? I just don't know how to trigger it yet. San and Gigi are in here. But I still can't unlock this freaking door. And I don't know how to open it. Have I, like, I should have progressed this enough to get Ethel back, right, in theory? What are we doing? I don't know how to get in there. I don't know how to trigger it. I've been trying to figure this out for a while now. But I have no ideas. I've jumped through here. I try to look around. There's nothing here. I can go into this door, which doesn't really bring me anywhere. No, it's locked. I can't even go in there. Never mind. It's like, it's so close, and yet I just can't seem to do it. Locked, 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 locked. I can't figure this out. And it's really pissing me off. This is where we probably slept, right? Gosh damn it. Gosh darn it, man. Okay, where else can I find with Nia? Nia's memories. Maybe it has to... It probably has to have some sort of significance to her. Right now I feel like there should be more in Colony 9, but I haven't found anything. I can't find anything there. I go to the upper. Nothing here either. Not even in there. Anything here? There's still that quest up here I don't know how to get to. Man, I don't know where any of Nia's stuff is. Curious, 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 curious. I have to like check every single region too to figure out where it is. There's no question marks here for the moment. Oh, wait. That might be something. That's gotta be something, right? It might be one of Nia's memories. It's gotta be. What loads that is. Taking it sweet. I mean, it's a new area, so it makes sense.
Those empty ruins.
She ran right to it. Oh, was she gonna say more? Wasn't this... Oh. I think I know now. Only Nia has this?
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mactha Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia?
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't
Well,
far off.
it's kind of, but not really. They're actually from way before her
Please,
world.
explain.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one?
The people of that time had access to absolute power.
Oh, we're talking about
using it to
Klaus's
create an
time.
entirely flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two.
That one event.
What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
Yeah, we're getting very much human shaming.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
The answer is because they were afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way. Even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think
And
you
they would have never
probably
existed
all
technically.
know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Aionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then.
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice
Sorry, I
so
hit my
many
desk.
lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
We're building up a big discussion thing here, too. Alright, where would the next one be? It has to do with, like, landmarks that she can talk about. Good question. Maybe Melia's room? I'm joking. I don't think the castle would have anything. No, of course not. The only thing I can think of is maybe
By now, huh?
the secret... No, not even that. Oops. I don't think... Oops, I was already there. Calling Lambda. The lower area has nothing. I check that. Cadencia. I feel like Cadencia should. But what about... Yeah, there's nothing. Then what about the castle? Like... Oh, Seeker. This is all the stuff for Seeker then. That's just a point of... Those are just points of interest. Weird. Oh, wait, that's the colony. I forgot about that. Okay. Prison camp. Nothing. Yeah, I can't go there anyway. Ascension grounds. I figured there might be something here. That makes... I like how they call it Death's Door. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that there would be one over here. Man, even here, Ethel's like not choosable. I wonder if they change it.
Here for a while.
No.
I can't wait to see the look on Gondor's face when she sees you.
Why? Why Gondor? Oh yeah, because she did see Gondor technically.
Oh, what do you plonkers want?
Plonker.
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have you? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnus doing here? Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnus Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnus seem to know about me?
Oh, I know. It was M who met Gondor.
That's... Well, it's a long story.
I guess.
The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
Yep, we knew a Vandam.
You mean my family?
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham.
Man, they've just weaved it in, haven't they?
He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do. It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam.
Fam?
Spooky.
Not that spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
You mean memories of it are lost? Did you forget a lot of things?
More to the point. Seems you dags have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty. like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Call her bitch queen too?
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed.
Well, technically
I
Nia's
secretly adore it.
Nia's very much like her.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment.
You're a
Too much
match.
for the likes of me may be a match. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance, and you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Man, you're really like Gondor.
Boy, I'm basically an adult. I'm almost... Oh, forget it.
Condor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnes can count
She doesn't
on
want
your
me to call it
continued
softy.
support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you,
They
Gondor.
should have seen how Nia acted.
As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright?
This was a lot about Gondor.
Boris assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the queen back. You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around your counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor love?
Wait, the kettle black much? Is it pot calling the kettle back? Or is it that you make that on purpose, that mistake? It's pot calling the kettle back, technically, but what do I care? It's a technicality. All right, where would the last one be? I don't think it'd be the great sword. Oh wait, I think it's telling me. Is it? No, that's where I am. I feel like, is it in an order? It's not origin for sure. It's not a city again. No. Upper. No. Where is the last one? I really don't know. I doubt it's origin. That would be weird. No, it's not origin. It's not the city. It's not the great sword. Not the Ascension Grounds. Not Cadencia Full. Or is it going to appear... Is there an order to this, I wonder? Like, now I have to search for the last one? Where could it be? Man, I have no idea where this last one is. Nope, zero idea. And I'd like to find it. Damn it, I don't know where it is. Oh wait, I found it. Never mind. Oh, I guess there is an order to do it. Man, you have to really look for it though. That was hard to find. Almost. I assume that this is it. Because I guess this would be a part of... Well, right away. Saffronia tree.
Ah, the
Isn't
sense
this-
of Saffronia.
Is this
This
Torgoth's
takes me
theme?
back.
Takes you back? You mean you know what this is?
Yes, of course.
Oh my god, this music. This is from Xenoblade 2. Wow, I skipped there though. No, this is not Torgoth's theme, I don't think.
Saffronia trees used to grow in the
Or if
world
it's
that I
not
came
from the second game, it's like based off of it.
trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
No, I think it's just a song used for like when they're talking.
That's not all. What you call the Urian Mountains came from my world too.
Whoa, seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, how about the giant... I never questioned why there's a giant sword in the land?
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought.
Now we can discuss.
The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
I'm pretty sure it's from the second game's OST, which I might go listen to after. Nia's memories. Now we can do a discussion here. I thought there was a rest... No, there is no rest spot. God damn it. Well, I might as well collect that ether. Wait, where is that? I hear it. Oh, it's up there. I love how they brought me there, but it wasn't actually like where I was. But they still transported me. Yeah, there it is. Might as well collect this ether. Ether.
Is this like a rare thing?
I'll claim the ether here.
I claim this ether for Noah. Nice. Alright, so we need a rest spot now. I mean, we might as well go somewhere around here. Glam rock. Oh my god, don't tell me that's supposed to be based off actual like glam rock, you know what I mean? You know what? Let's go to Colony 4. Yeah, let's just go to Colony 4 for it. We shall discuss. Man, this one takes a while to load. The frame rate does also dip. It has a dipping tendency, I guess you could say.
Make sure we're well rested.
Discuss. Nia's memories. Oh, and it's a hero's quest as well. Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Nia, anywhere you still want to go? Huh? You're asking me? Right. If there's something you've been wanting to do or see, please let us know. Oh, but I mean, wherever you're headed, it's fine by me. Come on, Nia, speak your mind. After all, we've been dragging you about all over the shop. Time for you to choose our next move. It's really kind of you all to say that. Much appreciated. But actually, what I said before, really meant it. Wherever you go, I will follow. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Traveling together with you, even if we're not headed anywhere in particular, well, that's more than enough fun for me. Huh? Okay, well, whatever. If that's what Nia wants, then so be it. There's no need to decide on a destination right now. Why don't we just all think it over for a while? Yes, I'll give it some consideration then.
Let's lay out the facts.
Is still okay. So what we got next? Good question. Oh, still this. How do I unlock this one then? Oh my god, how do I unlock this one? Think it over for a while. Maybe I actually have to leave for a while. God, scratch my chin.
Right, let's get going.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. I wonder... What happens if I talk to Boliorus? I know I can get Ethel back, goddammit. I know it. I just don't know how. It's gotta be possible, right? And there's that one quest I don't know how to get up to. I've looked it all over the place on my own. Boliorus! Help me, please. Ethel's still technically around, bruh. Your waifu. I'll try and talk to him. Assuming he's up at the command post. Yeah. Whoop, yeah. Boliorus, are you up here? He is indeed. The big one's right in front of us now. This might end up being my final duty as acting commander. Oh, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get myself killed or anything. Ethel would never forgive me if I bought it out here. Hey, don't worry about it, mate. You're a kind of stubborn mudder who always makes it through to the end. You said it, bud. Hey, that was a compliment, right? Alright, cool. Is there anything for Melia to do, though? So if I switch her back in... Let's see. Well, Melia, how about you?
My mind is made up.
No, they only mentioned it with Nia, though, which is kind of disappointing when I think about it, because it means that there's no new things with her either. That's because we already know I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere I can go with her that would really make much of a difference. However, I really, really, really want to get up here. There's like an entryway there? Like, I'm so curious. Like, what can this even be? I've been searching for a way in. Hey, Eno. Friend suddenly said he happy to host Eno for a while, so Eno will impose on friends' hospitality for as long as can last. Oh, but, whenever friends have need for Eno is a single call away. Sure thing. We should remember. Looking forward to working alongside you then. Affirmative. Eno remains at my response begs and calls. Nice. I haven't gotten all the Napon Caravan stuff to complete that quest. I think that's when that technically colony will, like, max out. Okay, I'm gonna try and find a way up there quickly. And if not, I go to another place. Okay, I actually have to find a YouTube video for this one. Apparently I'm supposed to... Okay, I never showed these things, but you might know about them already anyway. These trick caves. So apparently I need to go here first, and then eventually it might lead me to that area. Took me a while to even get to this one. I didn't even know what it was. Alright, unknown device. These freaking trick caves, they're not that hard to solve. Alright. Okay, this is an easy one, obviously. It's probably one of the first ones I was supposed to find. Because I already did a few of them on Condensed that were a lot harder to do. But here we are instead. Well, at least I can bypass these enemies pretty quickly. Kind of two tunnels, but I don't know which one is which. Well, I guess I'll just take one of them and see where they take me. Enemies are weak. Weak, I tell ya. Oh, what are you even going to give me for? What? It's closed. Do I have to fight these goddamn arachnos? They're barely going to be a fight. Do I really have to do this? This is not even going to be like... It's not even going to be a challenge, man. Oh, we got Melia's music going. Oh, I call it Melia's music. I think it's like a remix of it, because it did not sound like this at all for sure. It's way more jazzy. Alright, you. Time for you to die. Wow, that was fast. Just one back attack did it. I assume that's what I have to do to open it. Yep, there we go.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Alright, let's continue on. Shall we? Yeah, the one just went to an ether thing. Oh my god, why is it split so much? I don't know, this way? Where you even take? I think this is taking me nowhere. Yep, this is nowhere except for a container. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother fighting you dudes. I'll get the container, but that's it. Whoop. Thank you, and I'm just gonna ignore you, because I don't really need it. So we gotta go the other way. Great. So that's why I technically didn't discover everywhere in here yet, because I hadn't even been to this portion. Alright. Up, 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 and away we go. Here's another one. Shouldn't be too hard. Nah. It'll be pretty damn easy. Uh-huh. There we go. Very easy. Who made these things even? Alright, looks like we're heading outside again. Is this where I was? This is different. Oh, hey, look where I am now. Nice. So this is where it was. I had to look up a video for it because I was like, I have no idea where I'm going, bro. Okay, that takes me there. Apparently there's like a doorway thing. Oh, here. Is there anything to fight? It almost looks like it could be a giant arena, but there's nothing here. Door. So the quest-related event is just Nopons, I think. Yeah. Hello. Please, to first speak with Master Berber. Master Pon Berber. Seek is only humble first secretary. Fine then. Meh, you there. Tell your thoughts. What thoughts? Thoughts from experiencing masterpieces of Berber. What masterpieces? What did you do exactly? Do these masterpieces have to be those huge puzzle devices that open the doors on the way here? Oh, so friends did enjoy. Did you make it so people could enjoy it? Berber did do that. Berber want to share moments of excitement and delight with all peoples. Well, excitement is one word for it. That most important thing. But Berber aware that this method unsatisfactory. Berber will give even more thrill and spill experience to thrill seeker friends. Berber has hidden Nopon coinage all over the world. And now Berber wants friends to find them and bring them back. Here is hint of hiding place hiding place. They are in mighty exciting places. Of course, Berber has also arranged a reward system. First, bring 50 Nopon coins. Oh, and not to forget, it's coins of silver that Berber requests. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of silver Nopon coins. Oh, have friends already collected some? Right now, wings of Berber all dirty. Nopon coins get covered in sand of touch. Friends should give Nopon coins to Seek. Seek will reward handsomely. Okay, sure. Master Pon Berber brings Seek up to date. First Secretary Seek taking over all Nopon coin receipt duties in place of very busy Master Pon. Friends know of Nopon coins come in gold and silver. Friends can exchange number of Nopon coins for reward. So then, Seek has prepared a reward for bring Nopon coins. We're ready to give Seek shout. Oh, do I spend them here? Also, I need a thing. Oh, friends collecting Nopon coins. That brings back memories of Berber's days of coin collecting. Adventure across Ionius. Let me guess. You went to all the trouble of collecting them, only to go back and hide them all again, right? Correct. Prime way of increasing heart-thumping excitement. Cool. Now what? Here is available rewards. So much choice. Oh, so basically it's just a thing. Do I have to actually do something? Let me lock it. Allows reviving allies even when not... Wow, that's pretty good actually. I don't know how 100% chance to survive a kill with 1 HP, 5 seconds of invincibility once per battle. Does not stack. At start of chain attack, increases TP by 10. Wow. Should I just exchange for like the smallest thing? I have 96 of these, but I don't want to just, you know... I should get one. Is that enough? Especially doing business with friends. Master Pon, exceedingly happy since friends came. Before friends leave, please say hello to Master Pon. Okay. Oh ho, are friends having exciting adventures out in the world? I guess so. Oh ho, Berber glad to hear. Berber and remember thrill of finding first Nopon coin. Berber not stop grinning for 7 whole days. Berber want friends to feel the same way. Berber hidden more Nopon coins than friends cannot count. Friends must search all Ionius with great excitement. Of course, rewards will keep on coming. What rewards, friends ask? Seek tell answer. Now, pleased to keep having more thrilling fun. Jesus Christ. There we go, that one's done. Friends, find out more Nopon coin! Or could friends not wait for latest work of Berber? I'm looking for Nopon who can wield the ultimate hammer. This tool is passed down from Master Pon who taught way to build trick cavern. Berber astonished that there are people who know value of hammer. Berber happy to help with task. I'm glad to hear of it. You'll need to go to the coordinates I've sent you and report to a Nopon called Samon. Berber, go now! Yeah, I gotta hunt down all these 7 Nopon, 1 out of 5. Well, that was plus 500. Friends come bearing Nopon coins. Okay, so you're not even like a caravan then. Alright, well that one was done. Interesting, I guess.
I hope we can make use of this.
These are worth a bit, right?
I hope so. Okay, so... Oh, I guess I'm just about done here then. Because I don't know what else to do unless I want to try and go to Colony 9 and see if there's anything happening. Just quickly. And then, I don't know. I don't know what else to do with the city other than doing that stupid one with the freaking collectathon. Because otherwise, I don't know how to get to that other thing. I might have to look that one up. Because I have no idea how to start that quest.
Something smells exquisite.
What do we have here?
You really love Colony 9, don't you, Uni?
Oh.
I can tell from the way your wings perk up.
Aha.
Really? That's slightly uncomfortable.
Something smells exquisite.
Alright. When we went salvaging with Ellis, she met up with a Nopon caravan. They told her that a place called Hope's Rest had fertile soil for growing plants, but it seems pretty far away to be honest. News of Ellis. Or Elias, or whatever the name was. Where's the other one? Man, it's hard to find it in here sometimes. Something smells exquisite, right? Every time. I don't see much else going on here. And there can't be that many quests that remain, I don't think. Oh, here we go. That might be it.
Leon's got to think bigger. There's a whole world out there.
It may be their similarities that make them prone to these altercations.
You get new dialogue with Melia, I guess. What's that you're looking at? Dad from the Cadencia region? Yep. Alice asked me to find the data for her. Yeah, there we go. News of Alice.
Got it all memorized.
But I don't think there's much
I imagine
else.
behind Lance and Xion's comic facade, there lies a good friendship.
I think so too. Good luck getting them to admit.
Man, Melia's very chatty. I guess she just wants to have fun. Well, either this is one like the last quest to do, or... Oh wait, there's something else here. I know that theoretically that textbook tells you how to raise a crop field, but... Yeah, I know. It doesn't assume you'll actually do it. I mean, there's only 2 sparky pages dedicated to it. The textbook. I feel like that's not even a quest, though.
This is some story.
Alright, you know what? I think I'm done. While I'd love to continue, I have plenty more I can do. Anyways, thanks for watching. Next time, it's more questing, pretty much. And I might look up how to do at least one more of the quests I can't get to in the city. Until then, so long.